This is the Georgia Bigfoot, White County, Georgia.
In an earlier episode, you were discussing personhood.
Yes, we're talking about personhood and extending human rights to great apes and even Bigfoot. But of course they have it designed so it's a whole movement. And I'm not pro
Giving them voting rights, giving them protection, maybe housing, maybe health care.
Right, and you know how dangerous chimpanzees are as far as ripping people's face and genitals off. Now, I'm not sure that someone would just, would get some kind of glee from seeing a chimpanzee, human rights extended to chimpanzees, and then sending them up in a neighborhood where all of a sudden everybody
They take over, like a gang.
Well, no, but their people's lives are in danger, and then the lawyers who made it pass or whatever are giggling to themselves. Isn't that funny? They just rip people's face, and people are in terror.
That's sick.
And if people respond negatively, they say, "Well, you're full of hate." But I don't know what the whole thing is. But
I hope that's not possible.
One of their goals is to get elephants out of zoos.
Well, I mean, to put them back on the Serengeti so they can roam in their natural environment?
I don't know specifically. Maybe they haven't figured that out so far. Maybe they just
because they're trapped in these zoos.
Yeah, I don't know what the whole thing is, but you have people that have very active minds, like we said before, and they just have nothing.
Well, they must really have a lot against the group that wants to start. Recreate all those prehistoric animals in Russia and put them in a giant caged area, even though it might be thousands of square miles.
Yeah, so how does all this personhood...
Yeah, I mean, maybe they don't qualify for personhood. Maybe they're not the lucid creature that you've talked about before that gives them the right to obtain personhood.
But I will say this, Bigfoot would be different as far as all this, because out of all those animals discussed, like elephants and bonobos and gorillas...
He's more closely human than any of them.
In fact, I would say that Bigfoot is human. I would go...
Yeah, I mean, that's what it looks like. I mean...
Time will tell.